boys and girls, and welcome to my channel. I am Miss Kim, and I have a special little springtime story to share with you about Splat the cat. His little friend Seymour discovers a seed. Well, they want to plant it and just see what grows. Join me in this story, Splat the cat, Oopsie Daisy, based on the creation of Rob Stoughton. Isn't that a cute little cover? Let's begin. The illustrations are by Lauren Brantz. Look, he's hanging on, isn't he? Here we go. It was almost springtime. The weather was getting warmer, but the sky was still gray and rainy. Splat thought being stuck inside was a waste of a Saturday afternoon. Splat perked up when a sopping wet Seymour scurried into his room. Seymour was carrying a weird-looking seed. "Where did you get that?" asked Splat. Seymour held up the seed and stared at it. Then he shrugged again. "I wonder what kind of seed it is," said Splat. "It could be anything." He's getting a closer look, isn't he? What is he using? That's right, a magnifying glass. "Well, there's only one way to solve this mystery, Seymour. Let's see if we can make it grow." I think we need to plant it first," Splat said. "But I've never planted anything before. Do you know how to plant a seed?" Seymour shrugged. "Okay, then let's go to the library and find out," Splat announced. Grabbed his backpack and off they go, Splat and Seymour walked straight to the library to look for a book about gardening. The only problem was that there was so much information. Splat wanted to grow one seed, not a whole field of corn. After staring at the shelves for a long time, Splat finally asked the librarian. She was happy to help him find the perfect book. Let's see, what book did she find? A Cat's Guide to Plants and Potting. What a perfect book, huh? The book said the first step was getting a pot and filling it with soil. Not all the soil landed in the pot. Who did it land on? That's right, little Seymour down here. Next, Splat planted the seed in the dirt. He set the flower pot on a sunny windowsill. Then he watered the soil. Not all of the water went into the pot. Who got watered too? Little Seymour. Luckily, he has an umbrella. Splat checked the flower pot every day. He hoped and hoped for any sign of a sprout. He wondered what kind of plant it would be. They look a little forlorn, don't they? Maybe the seed would grow into a wild garden of roses. Or maybe the seed would grow into a tree as tall as the sky. Whoa. Splat couldn't wait to see what grew. He sang to the seed, read to it, and told it stories. For 2 weeks, Splat waited and waited for the seed to do something. Look, He's keeping track by using a calendar. What a good idea. Splat was ready to give up. Maybe the seed would never sprout. Feeling terribly disappointed, he watered the soil one last time, just in case. The dirt in the pot shifted a little when Splat added water. A tiny green sprout sprang up. Splat cheered loudly, but quickly shut his mouth. He didn't want to scare the little plant back into the soil. Do you see it? There it is. During the next week, the sprout grew a few straggly leaves. Splat was thrilled when a few days later a little bud appeared atop the stem. The next day, the bud opened and a bloom blossomed. It wasn't a wild jungle plant or a many-colored rose or a tall tree. It was a flower, a little daisy, and Splat knew just who to give it to. Wow, isn't that beautiful? If you grew a flower, who would you give it to? Well, let's just see who Splat decided to give it to. I love it, said Mom. It's the most special flower ever. Splat smiled as he hugged his mother. I grew it myself, Splat said, with a little help from Seymour. Aw, everybody's happy, aren't they? What a beautiful story. See, if you find a seed, maybe turn it into a flower, and then you could give it to someone special. Boys and girls, I'm so glad you joined me today in this book, Splat the Cat, Oopsie Daisy. And remember, a good book and your imagination will take you anywhere. Until next time, bye.